Hi guys, Marian here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to what just might be the most important video I have ever made. Yes, I'm putting that out there. This is my postpartum guide for new moms out there. Everything you're gonna need postpartum to make sure you have a healthy and full recovery. So let's jump in. If you're new here, welcome. I make videos about being a mom and being a Jewish mom, and I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. So don't forget to hit that red button down below, especially if you are pregnant like me and want to follow along on my journey. So I am a mom of two little boys with another one on the way, and I have had very mixed postpartum experiences with both of those pregnancies and labors and deliveries. All of those stories are up on my channel, so I'll try to link those videos down below. But one thing that I did learn, it is that it is absolutely essential to prepare for postpartum in the same way you're gonna prepare for a baby. So I just put up my newborn essentials video, and I know everyone focuses on the nursery, all the cute baby products, what car seat to buy and all that, and that's all important and wonderful, but it's really important to focus on you and what you're gonna need during your recovery. And if there's any partners out here watching this video, even better, help your partner prepare as well. So let's jump in. This is what you're gonna need for postpartum. This is everything I'm prepping. So let's start here. This is the bedroom, my bedroom. That's my dog, if you're wondering what that lump over there is. Rocky. He's not interested. Okay, so everything is going to be set up for me in this room, in my master bedroom. I'm going to have our bassinet. We're gonna do the snoo again. I have many videos about that. The snoo will be right here next to the bed as soon as it arrives. And then I'll also have a rocking chair just over there behind the camera to nurse, and then, so all that stuff is right here. And I'll also have a little cart or a little area with diapers, sleep suits, that kind of stuff, all those essentials for the baby. So some baby stuff in the room as well. And then right here on my nightstand, I'm going to have a ton of stuff as well, which is what I'm gonna get into. Little tip. We baby-proofed these nightstands because I have toddlers running around, so I'm able to put things like medicines and other things I don't want them to get to in here. I'll show you the locks we use and everything like that, but if you're wondering if you have other little ones at home and you want things right next to your bed, easily accessible, you might want to think about just putting a little baby lock on it. Okay, so with that said, let's first jump into the thing I'm most excited about. This is very silly, but these are my new slippers. I'm saving them for after delivery when I come home from the hospital. These were just from Amazon. I think they were like 20 bucks, but it's just nice to have a little treat like that for your body, for your little feet, after everything you've been through, labor and delivery. So I'm saving those. I also have a new pair of pajamas, which I'm saving as well, just so I can feel a little bit refreshed after labor and delivery. Okay, and next up is something I already have that I've been sleeping with during pregnancy. So if you're pregnant right now, you might want to look into this. This is the Sanitary pillow, and what's amazing about this is it's a memory foam pillow, and it has an ergonomic design to help you sleep better. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I really struggle with sleep, in general, but especially during pregnancy. I have a lot of insomnia and also just a lot of discomfort. My husband always laughs every time I roll over in the bed. I'm like, oh, because moving your pregnant body around, especially at night, is tough. So anytime I flip side to side, and for me, when I'm falling asleep, I'm constantly turning. I won't get into all of it, but this pregnancy pillow has really been a lifesaver. I'll put in some little clips of me snoozing on it just so you can see it, but I'll leave the links below so you can check out Sanitary and how they specially make their pillows to be ergonomic, to help you with sleep, and to really prevent a lot of aches and pains, especially in this area of the body. So this has helped me so much, and I'm very excited to have this postpartum. because as you know, sleep with a newborn is tough and it comes in fits and spurts. So you really want it to be your best quality sleep and to happen, you know, to be able to get into that deep sleep even if you only have a few hours to do it. So that's another recommendation I have. Okay, and I'll put the link to the pillow and all the information about it down below. And as a little bonus, if you click the link below in my bio, Sanitary is kindly giving 20% off, so make sure to check that out. Moving along, I have this whole box of goodies, and like I said, I have most things set up here in my nightstand. I also have some stuff in the bathroom. But first thing I have in here is a heating pad. I tend to have a very sore back after labor and delivery, and this is one of the things that really helps. This is an electric one, so you just plug it in and use it accordingly. This was actually a hand-me-down from my mother-in-law, so I will link it if it's up on Amazon. If not, I will link something similar. Okay, let's jump into the things that nobody talks about because they're not too fun, but boy are they essential. This is called a perineum pad. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. It's a perineal cold pack. So it looks kind of like a pad. It's got like gel beads inside. When you use it, you sort of crack it, and that makes the gel inside cold, and you put that in your underwear, and that cools the area, because after you give birth, let me just prep you if you haven't done this before, you will be sore. No matter how it happens, what goes on down there, you'll be sore for at least a few days, if not longer. And it's really important to make sure you have things at home to manage that pain. They have these at the hospital, but what people don't know is you can buy them on Amazon, and to me, these are a lifesaver. I love these. You'll hear a lot about witch hazel pads and making your own, and I'll talk about that as well. And those are great, but this is the best. I think it's the best because it is the like cleanest, easiest thing to do. Like there's no gels or anything like that. You don't have to do anything. You literally just put it on and it cools, and it's really cooling, unlike the sprays, which like work well for a minute or two and then I think they kind of wear off. This like is a good, I don't know, 20 minutes or longer of really significant pain relief. This is like my top recommendation. And people don't know, because you get them in the hospital, that you can get these on Amazon. So definitely recommend those. Then you want to have all kinds of pads. Yes, again, your hospital could give you some, but they'll usually give you these. I'll open it so you can see. If you haven't given birth before, you'll be like, what the heck is that? It's enormous, I know. This is what they give you in the hospital. So this also just goes in your underwear. It's just a giant pad, but these can get really uncomfortable, if you can imagine. So one thing I like to buy, which I don't have yet, I'll pop up images of the stuff I've on my list that I haven't bought yet, are Depends, because they achieve the same thing, but they're just way more comfortable to wear around. So especially after those like first few days, because you're gonna bleed for at least a week, 2 weeks, sometimes 3 or longer. So because you have this like sustained time of what is like a really large period, it's uncomfortable to wear those giant pads around. So I love Depends, and then I also love just extra large pads. So I have a lot of different pad sizes and things like that. Then speaking of pain relief, again, you're probably just gonna be using extra strength Tylenol. You might be mixing that intermittently with another type of pain relief. Your doctor will tell you, but it's just good to have these kind of mainstream ones on hand, especially after you don't need like the super strong stuff anymore. Other medicine things you're gonna need is stool softener. That first time you go after giving birth is one of the scariest things. I've talked about this in another video, but my like biggest tip is don't strain or push at all. And what actually helps is to take a clean pad and just kind of press it on you, so that if you feel the urge, if your body's feeling like it wants to push out, you use your hand to kind of push in, and then you just relax. I know that sounds strange, but trust me, when you're in the moment, having something there to just feel like you're kind of catching, you know, the front, so that you're like not putting any stress or pressure on the front side of things, really helps. And also stool softener, again, you'll get it in the hospital, but you need to have some at home as well. Okay, then another thing people don't think about is some prenatal vitamins. You probably already have them for pregnancy, but of course it's really good to keep taking them after you've given birth, especially if you're nursing, but either way it's good to keep those vitamins up. Okay, then something else I have is this pregnancy belly cream. So it's just a really good, strong, like cream to rub on your skin, and after birth this is really nice too. So again, all of those like creams and gels and just nice things for your body and skin are great for postpartum as well. Okay, then the last thing I have with me already, and then I'll get to the stuff I'm still gonna buy, are these compression socks. These are not for everyone obviously, but if you do have any issues and need compression socks, again, they're just on Amazon. I have a ton of pairs and they're ready to go. Another thing you might not need, just depends on your body, is hemorrhoid cream. Some women are really susceptible to hemorrhoids during pregnancy or postpartum, so if you are, it's just nice to have like extras of things ready to go. Okay, then let me get to my list of things I'm buying but don't have in just yet. So I mentioned witch hazel. Again, it's just like a cooling thing. I like to get the liquid witch hazel and pour it on a pad. Some people make padsicles and put them in the freezer. I don't do that because I have the perennial pads, but you can do that as well. Then I also get hemorrhoid / witch hazel little pads, and you can use them down there. So you just put them on top of the pad. I'll put a picture up so you can see what I'm talking about. Again, that's all just really good pain relief. Okay, next up is one of the perennial squirter bottle things. You'll get it in the hospital. You can also buy one online. I think I'm gonna get the Frida baby one this time around because I like the design of it, but basically you can't wipe after you go to the bathroom for the first little while, so you just spray yourself with clean sterilized water. So you just use one of these bottles to do that. Okay, then next up is a Sitz Bath. This is an optional one. Again, your hospital might give this to you, but it's a way again to just soak the area in warm water and really help the healing process. You want to read all the instructions about how to do it because you can't just go into like a bath postpartum, but you can sit on a Sitz Bath, which goes on top of the toilet. So I'm gonna put up the picture and then do your research, but I found it very helpful for healing. Okay, and then the last thing is just snacks and drinks. So a lot of people think about snacks and drinks when it comes to labor and delivery and packing their hospital bag, but it's really nice to have things set up at home as well. So this is another thing that's going to be stocked in here, especially for late night nursing sessions. I'm actually thinking about putting our little cooler, we have a little cooler, putting some ice and drinks in it and having that right next to the bed, and then snacks as well, because especially in those first few days, going down the stairs to the kitchen is just, it's a no. Like, you want to avoid the stairs, avoid that extra movement as much as possible. Like, yes, walking around is good, but 3 in the morning trying to go down and get a drink or a snack, that's no. So I like to just stock up on snacks and drinks and things that are healthy for me and my body and to keep me going, especially during that first week. So that is it. Those are my postpartum essentials. I hope this video really helps you guys, especially those who are nervous and like type A and trying to prep everything. I just want to make sure you know that you're gonna be okay. Everything can be delivered, you know, from Amazon next day, or someone can go out and get you. All of these things are really readily available, so don't feel too much pressure. But if you're the type that likes to organize beforehand and feel ready to go, then I hope this really helps you. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.